Hi, welcome to EdTech Talk with Angel. I'm Angel. I'm a Google certified level 1 and 2 educator. Today we're going to talk about EdPuzzle. EdPuzzle is a great tool that you can use. It integrates easily with Google Classroom, so it's very, very handy. So let's go ahead and look at it. First thing you would do is type in edpuzzle.com, edpuzzle.com, and it's going to bring you here. And then if you've never used it before, you're going to click sign up. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So I'm going to log in as a teacher, and I'm going to sign in with Google. Choose my account. Okay, and I am logged in. So it first brings me to my content, so I can see things that I have used in EdPuzzle here. Let's go ahead and click on Home. So Home just shows you things that are trending, videos that you could use trending in Louisiana because I'm in Louisiana, in the United States. So you can scroll through and see the different things. You can also click on Curriculum, and it shows you EdPuzzle's curriculum. So it's by elementary, middle, or high school, and you would just click on View Content, and then choose your subject area, and you can see videos done there. You can search, you can sort it, however you want to do it. When you first sign up, you'll be prompted to enter your school. So you'll also have your school listed here. And when I click on this, it's going to show me, first it shows me how many teachers at my school are using EdPuzzle. And then it shows me videos that different people in the school have used. So a lot of these are mine, but you see this is from another person in the school. So I can see what my fellow coworkers are using and doing. And then again, we have my content, which are the things that I have done in EdPuzzle. And I could click to reuse them if I wanted. Like I said, it integrates very easily with Google Classroom. So to do that, I'm going to click on my classes up here. And these are my Google Classroom classes that I have. I can see the assignments that I have. I'm in this class right here. I can see which videos I've posted, and I can see who has and has not turned it in. Notice the beauty of EdPuzzle. You can prevent skipping on videos. You can turn on closed captioning. And if I change things I want to embed in my Google Classroom, so I would click on here. I can make it have a due date if I want it just by clicking. And the start date is the date that you post it. Or if you want to post it ahead of time, you can say you post it today and you don't want them to start on until Wednesday, you would just click on the start date and then it would automatically post in Google Classroom on that date. So I can edit the name here. Like I said, I see if they watched it, whether or not they turned it in Google Classroom, and even how much of it they watched. Let's see. So down here it shows the ones that are watched, and those who just watched part of it, it shows me how much of it they watched. So you get a lot of information. EdPuzzle is all about videos. It's including videos and adding things to it. We're going to look at that in a second. You can see your students. And now once you have your classmate in Google Classroom, you need to import your students into EdPuzzle. So you click on Import Students. So you get a new student, you'll need to make sure you do this. See, mine just changed from 43 to 44. So somebody else joined my Google Classroom and it just added them on EdPuzzle. If I had not done that and I had a video posted on Google Classroom from EdPuzzle, they wouldn't be able to watch it. So that would cause problems. So you want to make sure that you import your students. Okay, let's go back to home. Oh, and you also have your grade book up here. Sorry, that shows none of my stuff is clicked to be graded that I had in there. But if you did, it would show it here. All right, so back to our home page. Let's say we wanted to find a video to use for our class. We have popular channels right here where you can type in, look for videos. You could just search the content, or if you know it's a video from YouTube, or say you found the video on YouTube already, you could click on YouTube And you could just copy and paste the video right here and it would pull it straight up. Or you can search here. So let's just say we were looking for Romeo and Juliet. Okay, and here we have a bunch of videos about Romeo and Juliet that I could go through and see which one I wanted to use. Let's say we wanted Crash Course and we wanted to do Romeo and Juliet. Okay, this looks good. So I want to use Romeo and Juliet Part 1. So I'm going to click on it and I can watch the video here to see whether or not I like it. So let's say I like this video. If I scroll down, there's 573 video versions. This means that there are 573 other people who have used this video and have edited it how they would like. If you look down here, it shows the length of the video. So like this person shortened it. They only used 4 minutes and 49 seconds of it. The little balloon or thing right here shows how many questions the video has. Notice this one has 15 questions and it also has 13 audio notes. You can add that to it. So you can click on one. Let's just say we want to look at this one. And down here, all these little balloon teardrop looking things are the questions. So I can click on each one. And when I click on it,
their families hate each
this is the video, this is the question that is in the video. If I liked it, I could use it. If not, I can always edit it. Like, oops. I can edit by clicking right here. See, it shows each multiple choice question or each question and what kind of question it is and at what time that question is being used. So if I looked at it in the video and then I didn't like the question, that was at 10:32. So I would click edit and find the one at 10:32.
and you usually
And I didn't like this one. So I could delete it or I could just edit the question and then click
and you
continue.
usually stood there for more than 3 hours. These weren't
Okay, let's go back. And let's say that I liked it how it was. I can copy it, I can assign it, or I can share it. All of these would help you to be able to assign it to your class. If I wanted to take it directly from here, it's copied to my content. I would choose which class I want to save it to, whether I want to assign it to everybody or manually. I don't have students in this class, it's just a play one. Choose the start date. I want them to start it on Wednesday. And it's going to be due on Friday. Oops, somebody's got to click a date in advance. Okay, so, oh, I'm sorry. Gotta hit save. And you saw it even has what time it's due by, so you could change that there if you wanted. This is where you can turn on or off prevent skipping. So you want to make sure they actually watch the whole video. You don't want them, they get smart. They turn you on, then they just fast forward it to the end and it looks like they watched it. No, if you turn on prevent skipping, they cannot do that. Then you have the option to turn closed captions on or off. And then you can assign. Okay, it would show your students here. I don't have any students in this class, but then it also shows the questions that you have along with the correct and wrong answer choices. And then you would share assignment. So here's the assignment link. You can copy the link to do it, or you can embed it also. Okay, you also have the choice to delete the assignment. And right here, if you have students and they're doing stuff, you can reset their progress, or you can also choose to download the grades once it's been done. So let's say that we found a video that we liked, and we just wanted to create our own questions all together. So this would be, go all the way back from the beginning. So I found this one, I like it. I want to use it. So I watch it, and as I'm watching it, I want to edit it. because I want to add my own questions and stuff in. So this is where you would do that. So it gives you the option to cut. So let's say the first few minutes you
Boy
didn't
Romeo goes to a party trying to get over people.
find
Rona
they
right
needed
back.
the information. So you would drag to wherever you want, and then you're gonna add cut, and then cut that part out. You can also undo and reset things. Let's say you want to do a voiceover. Ooh, I'm not sure what my computer's doing here. Okay, there we go. If you wanted to do a voiceover, and it explains here why do a voiceover, you replace the video's existing audio with an explanation in your own words or language. So you want to explain it better than what they're saying, you can start your recording and do your voiceover. And then here's where you would add your questions, and you have the different types of questions that you can add. So you just go to the part of the video where you want the question to be added, and then you click here, and you would type in your question. I'm just going to hit stuff. This would be your correct answer because notice it has the green check there. And you can even choose if you want to give feedback on the question based off of their answer. So they choose this one and you say, no, this is not correct because blah, blah, blah. So you can choose how many answer choices you want. You can add another one. And you even have options here where you can add a link, you can add an image, insert an equation if you're doing math, subscript, superscript, underline, bold, italics, all that you can do there. So you just type it in and then you would hit save. Now notice it says tip. These will be graded automatically. Click on the green check mark that said the correct answer, and you can also add more answer choices and include feedback. It's not gonna have the first question correct all the time. You put in the correct one and it's gonna shuffle the order. So I'm going to
Yes,
click
which is of
save.
course death. And of course, as you know,
And now my question is saved. So I'm going to move my little dot. You see my little teardrop here? That's where my question is. So I would do that each time I wanted to add a question. I can add a note, or I'm sorry, an open-ended question here. I can change it to a note. Then click that. And once we're done, we would save it, and then again, we can assign it, copy it, or edit it. And you would assign it to your class in Google Classroom. Okay, copied it to my content. I'm gonna click, see my playing class, let me click on this one because it's already on Google, it's connected to my Google Classroom. So I can hit assign, and notice once I hit assign, I don't have students here because this is not an active class, but once I hit assign, I would click post on Google Classroom, and then it would post it onto my Google Classroom. This is an old class that I archived, but I would post it on Google Classroom, and then it would be there for my students to use and to see, so it integrates very easily with it. And once again, when they do their work, you can click on Gradebook, and it would show it there, and you can easily see what they've done and who's done it and who hasn't and all that. So EdPuzzle is a great resource. It has lots of good videos in it. You can find find videos on just about any topic that you want. It has the very popular channels that most people do use to find their videos. And, you know, the beauty of it is that other people have used it. You can reuse the same thing. You don't necessarily have to put in all the questions you want. The questions that somebody else used, you might love. And you can share it with your colleagues, and everybody in your department can use it. So it's very user-friendly, very easy to use. You just might have to play around with it a little bit to get used to it, but very, very good tip, especially if you're doing distance learning this year. Very, very good to do. Okay, I hope you enjoyed EdPuzzle. I hope you checked it out. If you liked my video, please hit subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you know when I post videos that you might be interested in. And I hope you find this useful. Have a great day.